Alright guys, so we're going to be doing something a little bit different here. We're going to be testing out internet browsers in the next couple of videos and seeing how well they are secure. You hear constantly saying, oh, switch to this browser, it's more secure, switch to this browser, it's more secure. Yeah, you know, there's browsers that people say are more secure for exploits, but what about malware in general? How good are browsers at stopping malware? Now, some people would say, oh, well, that's what your antivirus is for. Well, yeah, that's what your antivirus is for, but I kind of want to see what the browser is able to do. What is the browser capable of doing? So what I've done here is I've got one really popular browser, Mozilla Firefox. We're going to start out with that. We're going to be doing Chrome, Internet Explorer, and I'll even throw Opera in there just to see kind of as a baseline, if you will. You know, see how well Opera is going to do. I'm really not. I'm not thinking it's going to do too well, or I should say, I'm anticipating it not doing very well. But we'll see. You know, we'll give everything a fair chance. So let's go ahead and we'll get started here. So I got Komodo kill switch to see what's going on in the background, and we'll fire up Mozilla right here. Now everything is set to default, and I'll show you the version here. We are using version 27.0.1, and you can see it's up to date. So we'll get right into the test. So we're going to do probably about, I'm going to try to do about 20 links or so, or something like that. And I'll try to keep track of them here. But we'll just kind of go and see how many links we can get to run, because I know sometimes you can't get a lot of them to run. So let's start out with, let's see, what do we want to run here? All right, let's start out with a Trojan here, something simple. All right, save file. That one's downloading currently. Let's try another one. Okay, that one looks like it didn't work. Come on. This looks like it's a zip folder here. Didn't work. Okay, so we got this one. It looks like to work, and it didn't do anything. All right, so that one looks like it got right through. Okay. Okay, so that one's dead. Thinking I might just go to malcode here. Yeah. We're just gonna go to malcode, I think. So far we only got one to run. Well, these are all the same URLs, so I shouldn't try them anymore, because they're probably not gonna work, right? Let's try this one. Yeah, we'll do that one. If this one doesn't work, we're just going to head over to malcode. Alright. Enough of that. Let's go to malcode. Alright. So let's give them a try. So we got one so far. Okay, so it looks like this is two. That one is able to at least download. Alright, and that one's running currently. I think we get a notepad file open here, so I can keep track of this stuff better. Okay, so we got one to run, two to run, 3, 4, 5, and 10. And let's see. Okay, so we'll start with 10 here and just see how well it goes. Okay, so it looks like this one got through. I'm going to bother going through the install. And it's going to throw more adware at me. Alright. Okay. so it looks like of all the ones that are working, we had the first one was a miss, and the second one was a miss. Okay, I guess I'll throw this over here so you guys can actually see it here. All right, let's try this one. Not found. Okay, so let's go ahead and download this one. Move on to the next one. Go ahead and download this one. Okay, so we got one that's downloaded. Let's try this one. Okay, so that one looks like it got through. That's in RAM. Yeah, I think this is, yep, that's the one. Okay, and that one got through too. So it looks like all of these so far have gotten through. Okay, go away. Go away. Ugh. Okay. So those two have gotten through. So that would be a miss, and that would be a miss. Okay. And you can see they're still running even though I closed them. So it's definitely some malicious behavior going on there. Okay, so we'll download this one. Go ahead and run it. A lot of hard drive activity going on right now. Okay, that one ran. So that one's also a miss. Okay, number 5. Whoops. There we go. Move on to number 6. Okay, we got a lot of stuff spawning in here. Okay, so we got malware, it looks like. We got redirects. I just got redirected there. Okay, it looks like that's installing something even though I told it not to. That's not even the right link. Okay, there we go. I don't think that one worked. Get rid of that. Let's try this one. Okay, so that one looks like it is going to be number 7. I think this is number 7. Let's see if it goes through. Yep, no problem. Nope, number 6. Number 6. Alright. And whatever this is, try to exit it because obviously it got through. Try this one right here. Now this is 0-day malware. People are going to say, oh, well, this is really intense test. Most of the time your antivirus will pick up it. And yeah, people do run antivirus, and most of the time probably a lot of it would get picked up by the antivirus, but I'm just trying to see if the web browsers can handle it or not. So far, web browsers are not handling it at all. I mean, every single bit of this malware is getting through here. Not a one has been blocked. So if anybody's telling you right now to use a different browser for security purposes because it protects you from malware, I'm not seeing it. I mean, maybe someone else can point out a setting that I haven't turned on or something like that, but I mean, I've left everything at default here. So actually, let's move down the list a little bit here, and we'll try some of these down here. See if we can get something to get caught. So far, nothing is. A lot of these are probably going to be dead, though. Okay, so that one looks like it's working. Also, we'll run this one. I'm not seeing it in RAM yet. So on this one. Okay, so that one's in RAM. Okay, so I'm going to count that as a miss too. So 8 is a miss, and then nope, sorry, 8 is we don't know yet. I'm still waiting on 8 because I don't see it in RAM yet. Unless it popped up and I missed it. And then 9 was a miss, so let's try one more here. Let's go to we'll go to page 3 here. So this will be like a couple days old or something. 26. No, that's still. Yeah, I want to see if I can find something from yesterday if it's still working. Probably has been taken offline. All right, let's try this one. This one's a Russian domain, so it should still be working. We'll find out though. All right, and so far it looks like it's getting right through. Yep, and it looks like it got right through. So, let's see. Final verdict on this. I threw 10 links at it, and it just did not seem to perform as well as I'd hoped it would. You always hear people saying that Firefox scans for malware, and I don't know if they took that feature out, but it seems that if they are scanning for malware, I don't know what type of signatures they're using. They really are not working good at all. I mean, this was horrible. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run a scan with Malwarebytes just because I want to see what is on here and how bad this infection actually is on this computer. So we're going to go ahead, run a scan with Malwarebytes, and then when that scan's complete, we'll go ahead and take a look at the results. So, alright guys, so I'm back here. Malwarebytes has finished scanning and it says it found 38 objects. So let's see what it found. Now it looks like it found a lot of adware. And it did find a worm here, which looks like it's in recycler. Okay, so yeah, it's masking itself as if it's in the recycle bin. So that's pretty serious infection right there. Then what do we have? We have a Trojan, which looks like it's Android, so I don't know if that means it's designed for Android, but yet running on Windows. I know that it's not possible, but maybe it's just the way it's, it could be an Android toolkit or something like that, and that's why they named it Android. Moving on though, we have another worm here, which is in downloads. Password steal, it looks like. So yeah, this machine is pretty seriously infected, and well, you might say, oh, 38, it's a lot of adware. It's all it is just a lot of adware in here. Well, I would agree with that, but the fact that it's basically got a worm, and then it's got a Trojan, a couple different Trojans, may I say here, but yeah, this computer is very seriously infected. I also did a Hitman Pro scan here. Because I'm on a VPN, it's taking forever to upload, so I'm not going to wait for it to finish because there's quite a bit left to upload, most of which are just in the downloads folder and we downloaded, so we already know that that's pretty much malware. Malwarebytes has confirmed that for us. But basically what I'm showing here is, yep, there are Trojans on this computer according to Hitman Pro 2, so this computer is very heavily infected. Bottom line, for real this time, but my final verdict on Firefox. It's a decent browser. I've kind of toyed around with it in the past. I think that they could really use a lot of work on their security aspect, but if you do have a good antivirus and a good HIPS running, it's just like pretty much surfing the internet anyway, so without any sort of security on your browser. If you have a good antivirus, you'll be fine. If not, well, you might want to look for a different browser because the browser is not going to protect you whatsoever. Looking on their website, when you see them advertise that they have, I don't know if I shouldn't say they advertise because I don't know, I haven't looked recently, but when you hear people saying use Firefox, it's more secure, to me that just seems like a bunch of hogwash, and this seems like a myth. So, alright, I will stop rambling here. And that's basically it. Comment on the video. If you think I did anything wrong, let me know. I might go ahead and revisit it then.